Masterson gave us another good effort. He had one rough inning where the lefties kind of got him a little bit. He was having some issues getting the ball inside on them, and then made that error on that inning also that didn't help us out. But he gave us another great effort. Feel for the guy. Where his last 9 starts, we have scored less than 2 runs per game for him. So he continues to throw the ball very well for us. Couldn't do much, pretty much nothing against Verlander. He was very good. He was dominant and not the right matchup for us the way we're swinging the bat right now.
Obviously, you guys have been struggling on offense for a while. Was it more what Verlander was doing than what you guys, or was it a combination?
Well, he was dominant. He had every one of his pitches working, throwing for a strike, every one of them. He, started early with one sequence, and then later on he changed, and it didn't matter because he was throwing all of his pitches for strikes, and every one of his pitches are way above average. So, we've been struggling, but I don't think too many teams could hit him the way he was throwing the ball today.
Manny, you've seen him for a couple of years. Have you seen him evolve? For instance, the slider, he uses a little bit more than he would have maybe a few years ago. Have you picked up on the fact that he's basically using 4 pitches these days?
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's just like every one of these guys that are really good, and he's still evolving and maturing as a pitcher. But I mean, he could go any given night and do what he did tonight with his repertoire and the quality of his pitches. To me, he's top 5 in the game, without a doubt, the best in our division, no contest. But he's top 5 in all of baseball.
First time since the 5th game of the year, you guys aren't in first place. I know obviously it's only June, but does that mean anything to you or not?
Not at all. Just another game. I think our kids are young, but they're not naive. They know that there's no trophies handed out in June. I think everybody wants to be in first place, but I don't think anybody's expecting to win the division in June. Not ourselves, not the Tigers, White Sox, Kansas City, Minnesota, St. Louis, Cincinnati, Houston, Mets, Yankees, you name it.
Orlando just get turned around on that play, Manny, the pop-up?
I think the outfielder saw the pop-up right away, coming right off the bat. It was a tough play for Orlando. He had to go quite a distance to go get that ball.
It looked like the sun was an effect there in that first inning too, also on defense.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to see the ball early in the games here. That's the consensus we had from the guys in the past, that the first 3 innings here are kind of tough. We were trying to play some psychology with our kids and trying to tell them, yeah, you can see it, because we knew the guy was on the mound. It was tough to see anyways, but that's what we gotten in the past, that the first 3 innings is kind of tough to see.